Welcome back to Middle Farm on Farming Simulator 25. So we've moved into July now. Let me think about this. Where am I going? I want to be down here, but unfortunately I need to get at the silo and I've left my trailer in the way. I wonder if I could just be a bit lazy and sneak in there. Can I don't want to refuel. I'm gonna... Oh, that is annoying. Right, I need to give the chickens some feed, and then we're going to do some mowing. I sincerely hope, at least. Where can I put you where you're not going to be in the way? In there? Save me having to reverse you all the way down. Just tuck you in here for now. This probably won't and shouldn't be your permanent place of residence. That'll do you, my friend. Just so that you're out of the way. Right, start filling. Barley. Wow, that's a slow fill. Lordy lord, that's bad. Rocky. Right, there we go. So, in terms of the other animals, the cows appear all doing fine. They're not really going through too much food. The beef stock and the few younger dairy ones down in that bottom field are absolutely smashing the grass. Smashing it. I had to put another 3,000 litres in for them anyway. And then they've gone and absolutely hoofed their way through that and are now sitting back down at 2,400. So they're doing, I mean, what's that? That's about, call that 4,000 per day, so maybe 8,000 litres a month at the moment, I think. Thereabouts. It's yeah, it's a fair amount. It is an absolute fair amount that they're getting through. Right, we also need to do our wheat harvest, should we not? Is it ready? Yes! Come on. There it is, look at it. Looking beautiful. Let's hop through here. Look at that. 97% yield. Lovely. Right, but we do need to do the grass. I still can't figure out what's going on with this manure. Well, we've got 2064 and 121. I wonder if I just let the problem is these guys aren't now using the straw because they're babies, so the straw's covering up. I need to see. Yeah, alright, annoying. Annoying. Yeah. Thanking you. Right, shall we use... let's use the Fiat. Let's drop the weight off. Leave that under there for now. And go and grab the mowers. So yeah, plan today. Like I say, grab this front mower. Probably could have put the weight on the rear, actually, can we? Should we do that? Because we haven't got a rear mower, have we? No. Come on then, so that we keep the weight with it. And I don't... Whoa, what did I clip then? Feed mixer, my bad. Keep that with it, so we don't misplace it. Just a little bit of balance. So yeah, plan for today. We'll, as usual, we'll mow these two grass fields, get these done. Yeah, they're looking much better, so that's good. Whoa, don't drive through the through the bush and into there. Do we want, yeah, 2 headlands, and then it's tricky, this little corner, isn't it? Every single time. How far are you gonna let me go back? Perfect. Technically cheating, I know. So yeah, well, oh no, it looks a bit ominous, that cloud, doesn't it? Well, yeah, we'll get these 2 grass fields done. I think we'll just do one. Do we do both just do for grass? I mean, we've got, yeah, I think we're going to have to, because we've got plenty of silage over in the store. We haven't got much hay, but I think we've got enough to last us a little bit longer. I'll have to go and check that, actually, and just see. It may need to be a field of grass, a field of hay. It's tricky. I keep getting this wrong, like, in terms of when to produce. Because what I should have done the last cut, I think last cut we did just silage. And in hindsight, because obviously we could sell that, that's great. But in hindsight, it's sort of put me in a bit of a difficult position now at this point. So, yeah. Well, I'd probably be better off just basically having like 3 fields and dedicating a field to each type. Having the bigger field of the 3 for the silage, to try and use that as like a financial turn, I guess, and then the other 2 fields can be a grass field and a hay field, I suppose would probably be the right way of doing it, but don't know. Hope we're all doing well. Thank you again for all the interactions this last like kind of week or so now. Lots of people messaging and having little chats on Discord. A couple of comments, you know, just nice to talk to people, really, about the game. Hope you're still enjoying it. And you know, we've obviously had a few things come out now of late, for the DLCs and things. I've got all that. I haven't tried any of the Prairies pack or anything like that. I haven't ventured down that route, and I haven't really had time to properly go into the precision farming still. I have had a little dabble at it, but already I'm confused, so I'm clearly going to have to go and have a little watch of some videos to understand how that works. Because yeah, I was just sat there like, I have no idea what I need to do. How do I understand what does what and how what needs and all that sort of stuff? So I was watching a video earlier from a content creator, and they were just talking about other games that they're playing, and it kind of got me thinking as to like games that people who play Farming Simulator play. And I'm intrigued to see, like, if you had if you had like a top 3 games other than Farming Simulator, like what would feature in that. I'm guessing like the standard for a lot of people, just because of popularity, would be like Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto. I guess that would just, because that's always going to come in high. But I don't know, I've kind of, in my mind, I always just thought, well, we're all sort of similar people, you know, and I kind of, there's a part of me that thinks, well, chances are, if you like Farming Simulator, then you'll like other realistic sort of simulation games, I guess. Now, and that could be like Kingdom Come Deliverance, you know, that's quite a realistic game, or Flight Simulator, or so, you know, those sort of things, I guess, where you've got that element, or even, I mean, you know, even to like Skyrim and stuff, you know, just games where it's a bit of a grind, but at the same time there's sort of method to the madness, and there's massive rewards in that grind. So I don't know, intrigued to see what your, like, what are the games you play. It is really difficult, I find now, with creating content, to actually play other games, because I just don't have time. My time is spent now so much around creating content, and I only put out a few videos a week. I mean, I've talked about it a lot, you know, full-time work and full-time parent of 2 very young children, so you know, my time is rare at best. But yeah, just intrigued to see what other sort of games you all play. Like I love the Sims. I love the, you know, as in not the game The Sims. I do like that, but I actually don't play that much. As in I like simulators. So I love like Jurassic Park World because I'm a massive Jurassic Park fan. Yeah, complete dino geek. And things like, well, the zoo like games and the like Tycoon roller coasters and just all those sort of things where I grew up on, you know. Those sort of games I really enjoy. Like theme park and all that. Yeah, just don't know, let me know in the comments if you'd be so kind. I'm intrigued to see what you guys play. Right, I've got to get better at putting fuel in my vehicles. This is both series now. I'm running, just constantly find myself just running low on the fuel side, or getting down towards the bottom thinking, right, yeah, put fuel in it, and then forgetting, and ending up like just starting jobs with not enough fuel to finish the job. And it's fine here because obviously I've got a fuel tank on the farm by there, but if you were like halfway across the map and I get over there and then realise I'm going to run out of fuel, that's just really frustrating. So yeah, gotta get better at that. And again, there's a lot of things I could do with getting better at when it comes to Farming Simulator, to be fair. It has surprised me how much I still have to learn and just get used to with this game, even though I put so many hours into it. But I guess the hours I put into it were really similar sort of hours just as a player, not really trying or thinking about other mods or ways of doing things or anything like that. So it's not like I'm starting afresh, but it kind of is in some ways, I guess. And my only fear with these fields is they're just not that big and we're not going to get much grass off them. I don't know, you know, we're not going to get much in the way of bales out of these, I don't think. From remembering last time, I'm sure we hardly had any. I mean, what, maybe 3? That's the bigger field, isn't it? That one over there. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get this finished up at least, and then we'll go and very quickly check on the hay situation before moving on to the next field. What was that then? There's a Discord notification again. Really looking forward to see the reaction of this week's roleplay. I won't give any spoilers because this is going to be out before the roleplay, even though I've already recorded the roleplay. It comes out on Saturdays. This will be out, all being well, on Thursday the 12th. Roleplay then comes out Saturday the 14th. Yeah, really looking forward to see what the reaction is to that. For those of you that do watch the roleplay, just to see what you think of what I've sort of dipped my toe into and said and done. Right, save on time. Let's just drive across there. So we have got a couple of hay in there. I can see them. So we got 3 hay, 8 straw, 11 silage. I think we can do all grass. I think that's more than enough for me to get by on a couple of TMR feeds for the next few months, which will then allow me to do just grass on both of these fields. Bit of a risk because it's, you know, a good few months before we have to do it, but yeah, I'm going to take that risk and do purely grass. That'll see us through then, should do easily till the winter with these guys. And they'll they're just about be getting ready then to move on to permanently being on the improved food then. So then we can really focus on either just doing silage or putting all the effort into making TMR for them, no matter what. Why isn't this linking up? Bit strange. A couple of the guys this week talking about your favourite maps. Intrigued to see what you all think on YouTube. Like at the moment, I still can't get enough of this. And I know it's nothing new, but yeah, love Oakbridge. Really struggle to come away from it. If I was then, I do really like Polanyi, which we've obviously done the challenge series on. Can't get enough of that. And then what's the latest one? Not Lady Hill. Keep going to say Maypole, but I don't think it's not Maypole, is it? What is it? Oh dear. I can't think what that's called. Idiot. I'm going to have to go and have a look at that. Hang on. Let's have a look here. Yep, just checked. It is Maypole. Maypole Farm by Cavalier Roy and Monkey Show. Huge time for Cavalier Roy. Like a lot of their stuff. And, whoops. And the fact that they've reached out on this channel before to have a little chat about things. Yeah, very level-headed, very fair, very nice to talk to. So yes, big fan, and I've loved their maps in 22 as well. So, but yeah, Maypole. Interestingly, Maypole was one that, like in 22, I kept starting and stopping. I didn't really overly commit to it. It does feel maybe a touch too easy in a weird way. I don't know if anyone else thinks that. Like I like Farm 2. I like the one that's sort of, if you turn out the shop, turn right, go down the main road, around the bend, and it's on your left hand side. I like that farm the most, but it's because it gives you everything. So you've got every possible animal, barn, and I kind of feel if I set that up, then I haven't really got anything to aim for. It's kind of like you've already achieved the goal. That's why I really like these small farms, with the idea then of building these farms up, and then they become something much bigger and better. Hopefully that's not too disjointed. Just had to answer the phone call. What was I talking about then? I don't know. Maps and stuff. Yeah, intrigued to see what you guys like to know what you guys think at the moment. Your sort of go-to maps. Obviously the game's been out a little while now. I know it's so subjective. It is all down to your playstyle. You know, if you love massive machinery, then you're not going to like small maps like this. If you love, you know, little British maps, then you're going to like these sort of maps, you know, and like the ones I've already sort of mentioned. You know, obvious ones we're looking forward to, anything by Oxy. We got the Welsh map coming out hopefully soon as well, which I, you know, being Welsh, can't wait for. Yeah, I think you know, I think FS is starting to be in a half decent place now. You know, we were talking on Discord saying that, you know, like, I haven't had a crash on this and as a PlayStation player, but I can't even remember for how long. You know, it's been absolutely ages since I had a crash. Should I make my life a little bit easier and do another headland, even though it's not listed in? I think I will. Just to try and give myself a bit of a better turning circle. What else have we got going on at the moment? Not masses. Nothing so overly exciting coming out. Loads of mods. I still find that there's too many sames though. I get why. I do understand why. I do get a bit frustrated that you just basically get exactly the same mods for things. And there's very, very little difference. And that makes it then very, very difficult to really know which one to download, if that makes sense. But yeah, other than that, not huge maps going on. Aim still with this map. It's not going to be a not going to get there particularly fast. I did talk about, didn't I, doing the mowing contract, but because we've only got a front mower, there's no way I can do that, because that would just take so long with just a front mower. Now we could go and buy a back mower, you know, and I just can't justify that right now. What I need to do is buy another field. Preferably, I guess, a grass field. There isn't really anything around, you know. The only other thing we could do is if I just lift this up and ished him up a minute. The other thing we could do, see, is turn this into a grass field, plough it, pay for it, and have a grass field up here. Just add to it. The problem is how much do I charge myself for that? That's tricky. I mean, we've got these fields over here. They're meadow grass. They're not harvested grass. So, I mean, these are quite big fields, aren't they? And the idea was that this would sort of be the sheep area. I guess we could go... I guess you could turn this into a massive grass field. Then, you know, if I'm charging myself 8, I mean, that's got to be at least another 80,000 for that, a field that size on this map, minimum. So yeah, tricky. I don't like it when it's offset like this. I always sort of get a bit which lines to follow next sort of thing. So it's just a bit of a wasted journey up and down, but then you go so slow sometimes going up and down. It's not necessarily the most efficient way of doing it. So a full turn, I'm missing 2 out. Okay. Well, we could just do that. Just do full turns and then pick up the rest. So then we're going to need to row all this and then get the baler back out, get that sorted. Full lock. Yeah, I should have gone a bit further. And then, yeah, at least those very hungry cows over there will have a permanent source of food for the next few months, rather than me having to constantly buy grass from the buy anything silo. Which, you know, it's not unrealistic, because, you know, if you were another farmer and you didn't have enough, you'd buy bales, wouldn't you? You'd buy grass or straw or silage bales from your supplier. So it's not I don't mind it, it's not unrealistic. It's just probably not in the true spirit of the game, I guess would be the right way of saying it. Leave some big old clumps in this field. I tell you, I've done a pretty rubbish job of this mowing today. Pretty rubbish. I was watching, I'm trying to catch up on some Scroff videos. The guy has I've become utterly obsessed with him. And I'm trying to make my way through his Calmsden series, actually. Just to sort of see how that developed, and then at what points did it become the small holding, and then did it become Bevington. And he was talking, one of the episodes I watched today, and it's, you know, it's at least, I think, 3 to not 4 months old now. The episodes that I'm watching, and he was on about a cow barn from Lancy Boy, which every time I say that name in my head or out loud, I instantly want to start singing Placebo songs. And I was like, oh, that looks like a great one. And then on his sort of review of it, he says, oh, there's 2 versions. There's a one that comes with the field, so you can add in your own pasture and the fencing, and then there's one that comes without. So I was like, oh, that'd be brilliant. The one without, that'd be superb, because it's perfect for like a sort of role play scenario like this, exactly like we've got set up here, but it's just obviously a much bigger shed. Not only could I not find the one that doesn't have a pasture like fencing, so the cows will be outside, but when I tested it, they were only outside. They weren't going inside the barn. I don't understand what's going on there. So because when I watched his video, they were quite clearly inside the barn. So yeah, don't know what's going on there. Is that a console thing? Anyone else tried Lancy Boy's cow shed and found that issue? Or if they have, was there a fix? Am I doing something weird? Because there's a couple of weird collisions in there as well, because the sort of hay stack thing where it shows you when you've put hay in there that'll sort of rise up as if there's a bale in it. It's almost kind of like a weird sort of fuel gauge, I guess, like a quantity gauge. It's like the more straw that goes in the barn, the more the straw bale rises within what looks like a feed point outside. But the cows just walk straight through it. They just walk through that. And I just thought, well, that's a bit weird. You know, that there's no collision there, but then I couldn't get them to go into the barn itself. So yeah, intrigued to know if any of you guys have had any issues with that mod in particular. Because it's beautifully made, and the attention to detail on, like, you know, the fencing and the gates and the walls and stuff, it's amazing. It's really, really good. But it just seems really strange. None of the cows went inside. It's just a bit weird. Yeah, a bit strange. Right, okie dokie. Let's check this back in here and grab our row. And then it'll be time to bale. And we'll have some more grass feed at last. We'll swing around. Should tell you what I should have done. Should have left the weight forward facing. Like that. And then hopefully, when I come back out here now in a second, I will remember to grab that on the way through. Go on, buddy, and you go. Nice. Right, let me go and row these fields. I'll be back with you in a sec. Right then, almost there. Taking a little longer than I sort of felt it probably would, to be honest with you, but I will mop up that row we've already made there and just make this an up and down. Make it a bit easier for ourselves. It is, I have given myself a bit of a hard time here with this, the shape of this field, to be fair, I guess, but... Right, and then it should just be one last row, just about. Let's get this lined up. Drop those down. Angle away. Good enough. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That will do. Right, let's go and grab our baler. I did consider putting the harvester out onto a worker, but I just thought, nah, we've waited long enough to get this harvest. I'd like to do that myself. So, worst case scenario, we can always do that on the July 2. Not a major issue. Priority today was the grass fields. Right, let's get you back in here. Where were you there, next to the roller? Those cows growing up fast, no wonder they're eating so much. Right, in you go, my friend. Lovely. Right, I think once we're here, and I can remember, we shall refuel. Thanking you very much. Cracking. Which one's the more powerful tractor? Fendt is 180. Oh, hardly anything in it. Fair enough. Well, we'll use the John Deere. We use that. Did I say Fendt then? It's not a Fendt, is it? Blinking. Fiat Agri, isn't it? Yeah, Fiat Agri. We just got the... I completely drew a blank then in my mind as to what it was called. Right. Can't remember if at all there was much left in this. So there's 1,000 litres of straw. So that should... There's only 12%. That should just go transfer straight into grass. Which let's hope it does, because we need every litre that we can get right now. Let's try and line this up as usual. Go through the fence a little bit. Right, off we go. Good bit of baling. Mind you, this yield's quite good, isn't it? I mean, that's a lot of grass already that we've collected just off that one little run of the top of the headland. Once again, some issues with the baler. Not wanting to play ball when I move. And the collector is down, so we'll keep a little watch on that. So these bales are we making? 220s. Why not going for the 240s? Can't really remember why I chose that, but hey ho. Was it? I don't know. Actually, right. Come on, line up, and then lift because that's getting caught up again. Then drop it. Nice. I do miss dealing with the big Carmson fields. So the main, so the one like the grass field. There, number 12 over here. No, not 12. What am I on about? 10. Sorry. Yeah, number 10. I do like those two fields over there. And I do miss playing the original, like, Carmson or Oakbridge, I should say. Sorry, saves, you know, the actual, those farms in themselves, because I definitely enjoyed this map the most so far. I think this is still my favourite. Which is bonkers, really, because when you think about how many hours I've put into this map, and there's nothing new about it, really. And yet I absolutely adore it. I play an absurd amount of it. Oh, see, that time it didn't get caught up. So what's the difference? Why does it get caught up sometimes, not others? Don't really understand what's going on there. So what have we dropped then? We've dropped 3 bales already. And we've got 4, 5. Blimey, we are going to be... I should have made some hay. We absolutely could have. But what's the size on these? What the literage they leaving behind when it comes to the grass? 6,000 litres. So if you think of it as one of these a month, plenty there to get through until winter. Problem is next cut, isn't it? So next cut would have to be then hay and silage. So it's probably the only other way we can do it really is to do that. Just do, you know, a cut per cut. If we can get 3 cuts in a year, then I guess you do 3 cuts. 1 hay's, 1 silage, 1 is grass. You know, I don't know how else we're gonna do this right now. I can't afford just to keep buying grass. Kind of feels like I'm just wasting and burning money. Why is that hawk noise? Where is there a hawk in this game? Not quite gonna make that. Line you up a little better, my friend. Without you having a moment. Happy days. Lift that up, turn that off, and empty. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grass bales. 42,000 litres of grass. Blimey. That is some good going. I don't want to make more silage, but I guess you could if you're really desperate. But I think I will just bale them all up and collect and be done with it. And then that, just see how long that will last. Right, see you in a sec. Right then. 1, 2, I don't know, I always start right then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's good stuff. Good stuff. And almost perfect, like 114 litres was almost perfect amount. Yeah. Never, I don't think I've ever finished a field on and I had like 0 in the tank. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh dear. That's my fault. Took that corner a touch too sharp and caught the gatepost in the hedge. I forget that there's a gate there. Yeah, couldn't see that then and was a little too lazy. Right, let's get up here, get the baler put away. And then we can go and grab the bale trailer on the back of this tractor, and then we'll take JCB to go and collect the bales, which will do us nicely. And chuck a couple of those into the cows and they'll be good. Drop you off, thanks very much. Where's the bale trailer? Over there. Don't want to do the should we just take the JCB down there while in the trailer? Might be a little bit easier. So I was thinking it looks a bit weird when it's hooked up. That's the problem. Let's have a look here. Been watching smashing my way through Clarkson's farm, trying to catch up. So currently on episode, still on series 3, so I'm a whole series behind. But yeah, series 3 episode 5, I think we've just started watching, or I've just started to say I sort of have it on as a bit of a background thing, but it's not really background for me because I watch it quite a lot. And then my better half gets annoyed at me because I sort of make it look like I'm paying attention. I'm clearly not, because I'm too engrossed in what Clarkson's doing with his pigs and whatnot. It does make me laugh, that program. I mean, and I know, it's a bit tongue-in-cheek with some things. Not dissimilar to how Top Gear was, sort of, it's a bit more staged than, they let on, but still brilliant. Really, really good show. Right, let's drop this. Let's make sure this is unload assistant on transport position. So we do an operating position. It's already in that, so excellent. Drop that off. Let's go and grab us some grass bales. Like so. What would Daggerwin do? He would always come this side, wouldn't he? Line it up. And then drop it next to it and then realign with the 2. Like so. Off we go. Drop them on here. Lovely. Now I'm hoping seamless edit, but the family just arrived home. And absolute chaos ensued straight away. I'll just go in, charge around the house, going bonkers. Baby has learned to walk in the last couple of weeks, and is now unstoppable. So yeah, absolute 5 minutes of just pure madness that was just then. But lush, I love it. Is lush an American, like, slang, a British slang, I guess? Can't imagine Americans say lush. Right, I think I'm going to put 3 together. And then what I'm going to do is take 3 down as they are. Like, oh, I didn't expect it to do that. I was hoping it would sit on top. There we are. Right, let's try and line ourselves up. Nice. Right, don't tip. And we'll take these down to the cows. Chuck each one of these in. And that's 18,000 litres of grass for these guys then. So they are not going to be going hungry anytime soon. Stay there. We'll drop these off for them. Watch out all. Not really sure what I'm going to do with the fact that we've got like different breeds, you know, like milkers and beef stock mixed in. I don't know why. What I was sort of thinking there, really. A bit lower, a bit to the left. And you go, my friend. Now I know the minute I get out, it's going to disappear in there. Ah, still going down, so just very slowly. Slow sort of day. Come on, there we go. Whoa, okay, what wasn't slow is the way that went backwards. Blimey. That was lined up quite nicely then. Alright, that one in, and then last but not least, grab you. Line you up. If you have subscribed of late, I'm exceptionally grateful for the channel purposes. It felt like it took a long time to go from 14 to 1500. We are very close to 1600 in what feels like, I don't know, 2 weeks really since we hit the 1500 target. So really pleased with that. Thank you ever so much. Would love to see more of you on Discord. If you're on Discord, come over and have a chat with us. The general public side of things is free. There is a public access side. There's a lot of chat going on in there. If you want to support the channel, support me, come over to the private side, whether that's via get the link via Ko-fi or via your YouTube join memberships. That give you access to the private side of the Discord, where you'll have a lot more influence on things like the sort of stories and what the maps I'm doing and things like that. So, like voting. I try and do an hour a month where I get on and I'm just online with the guys and girls just having a chat. And I'm going to make more of an official thing of that this month, I think. So it's like sort of pre-planned timings, if that makes sense. But yeah, thank you ever so much for all the recent support. I'd love to see it grow a bit more. Memberships have slowed off. There's no two ways about that. But I get it. You know, times are very tight, so it is difficult to expect people to pay for memberships at the moment with things. Talking about times being tight, we're finally maybe getting close to a move again. It sort of fell through, not fell through, but stalled, and there were some issues in the chain and things, so it looks like we're almost there now. 23rd as a potential date for a move, so I'm gonna have to get some planning done around that, because I'm really gonna struggle to record anything that week. Go and drop these off actually. Yeah, I'm gonna really struggle to record anything that week, because it's just been absolute bedlam trying to get that sorted and moving in. So yeah, I need to get ahead of the game a little bit. Next episode we shall let's do unload bales. Unload bales here, thank you very much. There we go, lovely. go and grab the other ones now. Next episode, we'll do the harvest over there on the wheat field, which will top up our straw nicely and give us then a load of wheat. We'll probably just keep it in the silo for now until we've got some good prices on things. Don't see the sort of rush in selling it, but I'll go and grab the rest of these bales, bring them over here, but I won't kind of put you through that, guys. So if you are still here, as always, I will ask, you know, if you'd be so kind, just give the video a like and a subscribe. If you are watching regularly, I'd be very, very grateful, and it's the easiest way to help the channel. Thank you for watching. If you are still here, I appreciate every view, every like, every comment. It does mean the world to me, so thank you. And until next time, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Take care.